Is Melissa here yet or no? Melissa, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yay!
Am I echoing?
Finally. Not at
No.
all.
Perfect.
I, okay, now we know. Me and Carrie need our use our headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. No headphones for
Thanks,
me.
Melissa. Thanks.
Awesome. Huzzah. Okay. Let's move forward before something else happens.
Right.
Okay.
Seriously.
So, I guess on the homework, I had some questions just because
Wait, on
I
the
was.
homework or the preparation thing?
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Oh, the homework preparations, yada yada, whatever, that stuff.
Lesson 7 preparation assignment.
Okay.
Yes. So I was fine for the most part, except when I got down to the second half, when, like, for example, questions 7 and 8, I would get the z-score, but then as soon as I tried to calculate the probability, I was just way off. And then it kept talking about the 90, the 68, 95, 97, whatever.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
guess there's something for me missing that I don't know what I'm doing
Yeah,
wrong.
it took me a minute to figure out why they kept saying using that rule, but I got it figured out, I think.
Okay, so what was it
Okay.
saying then?
So because the z-score is a standard deviation, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
because that was an even number, like it was two standard deviations, so
Right.
so that 68, 95, 99.7 rule is one standard deviation from the mean is 68%. Two
68.
standard deviations is the 95. And so, like on number 7, the z-score for each of the one was -2 and one was 2. So
So
that
then
meant
you
it
have to
was,
multiply it by 2 times. Don't you have to do?
well, you can do a couple different things. You can actually
Right.
plug those numbers into the applet and it'll come up with 95/45.
Well, but I plugged it into the applet and I wasn't getting that. So that's where I got confused because that's how I was trying to do it. And
Um, or draw it. I drew it out. So you draw your little arch, put your mean in the middle, and do one standard deviation because it tells you that the that doesn't it tell you that the deviation is 10 or something?
yeah, the standard deviation is 10. So then would you
Yeah.
add 10 or subtract 10 on both sides of the.
And
Yeah.
so then you get your next number. So if it's whatever it was 45 or something, I think is the for number 7. Uh,
Yeah, 35 and 55.
Right, and that's what I was doing, but even then.
No, but I plugged it in and I got it right. So let's make sure you plugged it in right then. Let me go up to mine. So if you turn the area to 0 and you put the z-score as 2,
Hold on, wait. Okay. Put
and
the
then just shade the middle.
So how? Okay, so why are we just shading the middle?
Well, there's two ways to do it. If it's like this, you can just shade the middle because it's between those two numbers, right? So it's between
Right. That's
35
why I was
down
getting it
here.
wrong. That's why I
Or
was.
another way that they kept showing it on the example was that you get the little sides, the two little sides, and
Uh-huh.
you do one minus that and one minus both of those, which they would be the same. So it'd be 1 minus point 0 because it has to all equal 1, right?
So you
Uh,
mean do 1 minus 0.045
4, 5, or 0,
or something
or
like that.
yeah, or if that's added up together, or 0.228 for just one of the sides. But
Right.
I didn't. I mean, why? It's if you click the
You don't
middle,
need.
it's the same answer. So
Okay, see, that's where I was getting tripped up, is I was doing everything but shading the middle.
okay, yeah.
So that's made simple. All right, awesome. Um,
Did anybody else? Do you want to go through all of those, or just some of them, or just the ones that we had questions on, or?
Um, Let me see, because well, for example, number 3, maybe I was reading the question wrong, but it was like number 3C, what's the z-score of the observation of 18.5?
So you just plug in the 18.5 into, where did I do that?
So I think what I did was 18.5 minus 10
divided by
5.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but then, so isn't because z is, hold on, but because you have to do the O, or the standard deviation, divided by square root of n, right? Or no?
Well, I think
sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I think when
Okay.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, it was because I noticed the same thing, and I was thinking, well, what the heck? I'm so confused right now.
Yeah.
But I noticed whenever they had questions like 7 or 8, or was it 7 and 8? No, it was a different one. Okay, never mind. Carrie, continue. My thoughts aren't together.
Okay, so here's the difference. What I think I finally figured out was because like lesson 6 was talking about just
The simplified version.
The mean of the mean, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But this one isn't saying the mean of the mean. It's saying the mean, just the regular old mean and the regular old standard deviation. And so that's what number 3 is. And then later on,
It gets complicated.
then you have to do the mean of the mean. I'm going to see what the wording is. How do we, because that's what we have to know, is like when they're asking for which one, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, because in my mind I was thinking of having to do the mean of the mean, where you do like the square root of n or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, they didn't give me the n, and so I was confused.
Trying to see where you're doing it. 35. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I wasn't doing that. Okay, so what the heck?
I'm trying to look for a question that says it the other way.
Yeah, so, man, I was all over the place.
All right, so
12 and 8.
Like I know that for number 5 I had to do that. So let me see, because I saved. Oh no, that's the homework. Sorry. Nah, that's not that. Number 6, I did that. Let me see what number 6 says.
Yeah, so sample size n. Yeah, so if they give you the n, then that's when you need to do the n.
Or is it if they mention the x with the line on top? Does that mean?
I think that's what it is, because x with the line, the bar x.
That's the additional one, because before they just give you n minus the mean divided by the standard deviation, but then when they add this one, it's the mean of the mean, which you would then plug in 40, because that's what they're asking, and then you subtract the regular mean from that, and then take n and plug it in, and then you've got the deviation.
Yeah. There's something. So a mean is different than a regular mean.
Yes.
So I think that's the key word we're looking for. If it says the phrase sample mean, which I think with the bar x is mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's just the mean, then it's different than the sample mean. I don't know. That's kind of what I.
So
I was the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was kind of confused on that part, though.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess I would just stick with whenever they mention an x with the line on top, that's going to be the more complex z-score. Whereas when they just give you the bare minimum of, you know, the variable, the mean, and the standard deviation, that's when you do the more simplified version.
Yeah, hopefully we can figure that out for the test or the quiz.
Yeah. I think we'll be fine, I hope.
Did you guys, okay, any other questions on that? And if I had.
Let's see. Okay, so I noticed that sometimes they round the numbers and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Because they tell you, oh, we want you to round, but then you get these answers in the preparations or wherever else where they're not rounded, and I'm thinking,
I know that's happened to me
hold
because
on,
like
because that can
this,
make it wrong.
yeah. So like the normal probability, the little applet, the
Yeah.
area on the top rounds to 4.
Right.
The Z-score only rounds to 3,
3.
and so I don't know.
But then we're told on quizzes and on the quizzes to
Go to
round
3
to the third.
30.
unless they
Yeah,
say
third
so.
decimal.
Hopefully that won't throw us off. I'm sure we can fight it.
Seriously, if we're off by that
Fight
much,
you.
I
Yeah.
need all the points I can get.
Yep.
Amen to that. Okay. So I guess, do we just want to go for it then?
Yeah, let's start
Yeah.
doing it.
Yep.
Work. Hold on.
Alrighty.
Hold up. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta re-log in. I hate how quickly this sometimes logs out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it leaves you logged in for a long period of time, and then other times you're logged in for 10 minutes, and then the little thing drops down.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's actually quite irritating. No.
I'm always having to log back in. Okay.
No. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
True. All right.
Okay, so let me try number 3. Like, see if I can like walk
Okay.
through it. Okay.
So we won't say. We'll all just work on it,
Yeah.
and
Okay, yeah,
then
and then
we'll
let's-
see what everyone comes up with.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Number 3.
Okay.
Alrighty. So did you guys get 0.175?
I did. Yes.
Hold on, mine just switched numbers on me. Ah.
Yeah. So I got the same thing as you, Carrie.
Okay. I put
Oh,
it down.
I
I'm going to start working on number 4,
What did you
and
say you
then
got?
you have to add up the two
0.175.
sides. Yeah. So shade the far right and shade the far left.
174. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because you have to round, yeah.
So do we want to round that to 175?
5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it said to do. 1.175.
Okay.
Okay. So the United States Coast.
Okay, so I think we need to find the z-score of the sample, the sample mean, z-score of the sample mean, right?
So you do 177.6 minus 185. Then you would divide that by 26.7 divide that
By the
by
square root of 48.
48.
Oh, so what am I doing? I do the 177.
He's like, hold up.
I
So
think
we're doing
since the number they gave us, 177.6, I think that's the X bar number. That's
yes,
the
that's
sample
the sample
mean.
mean.
So we
Correct.
need to solve for the Z, get the Z with the more complicated formula that is for that.
Okay, so we do the
7.6.
Is that what the variable is?
Yeah.
The X bar number, or whatever, the sample mean is 177.6 because it says
Yeah.
the sample mean was determined.
177.6 minus the original.
Seven point four divided by. Okay, I think I have a number. Does anyone else have a number?
The Z score, right?
Yeah.
I've got the Z score, but I don't have the other number yet.
Okay, so what'd you guys get for your Z score?
I got 1.920.
Yeah, me too.
I got negative 1.920.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's negative.
Because we have to, okay, sorry, that's probably obvious. Because we have to do, now what we're doing
So I
the
think
number that is as extreme, either above or below the mean. Okay, so we have to shade the middle and the far right.
Yeah, so hold on. Find the probability that a random sample of passengers will have the weight with S extreme or more extreme. Okay, so now we want to plug that in.
So I think I got 0.973.
So
Yeah, me too.
0.920. What'd you get?
0.90 or 0.973.
And this is shading in which part of the graph?
The middle and right.
Right,
Yeah.
because that negative one is our Z score for that 177, and we want at
Or above.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah, I have the same thing. I mean, if we all came up with negative 1.920,
That
then...
should be it.
So then we'll put 0.973.
3, yeah.
Okay, so number 5. What's the one with the smallest?
0.973. So I guess if we just want to read it out loud first.
Yeah, so which of the following has a smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn from a population?
Smaller.
Which of the
I hate questions like
Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, I'm going to get that rule out. What's that rule? So
the bigger one,
Well, that's the law of numbers or whatever,
large
right?
numbers.
So if it's 30 or more, then it's going to be normal.
it says if a
Only have a smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn. This cannot be determined from the information given. Distribution of the sample mean. Visual observation.
Let's see.
I mean, can you really tell? Is that enough information? To me, that's not
okay, so the law of large numbers says when the sample size increases, the standard deviation of the sample mean decreases.
Yep.
And okay, so that means that the values of X bar will be very close to each other if the sample mean decreases. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm so bad at thinking of these things. Let me just think here.
Yeah. Well, because it's just saying which of the following has a smaller standard deviation.
Right.
So which one's going to be less? Is it going to be the individual observation or the sample means? Yeah, or is there not enough information?
Because you have to be careful, because that's when you get messed up, because you keep trying to rationalize it out when there's
there's not enough. Okay, so what is X though? So X
X
just
is
X
just
would be
the mean.
individual observations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had a small standard deviation of 9, so you had 9 people, and you found what would their deviation be between the 9?
Oh,
And then
okay.
the
So for
distribution.
sure, I think if just the mean is going to have a smaller deviation.
I would think so.
Yes, because they're the mean already. So they should
Yeah.
be closer together, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you just have 9, you can have 9 extreme crazy
The
ones.
extreme, yeah, it could be any numbers.
So would it be
So-
the B, the distribution of sample means?
Yeah, I think it would be B if I'm
It would
understanding
have
what we're asking, either B or C.
I'll be
But,
so mad if it's C.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Mad.
Because in my mind, how I think about it is saying you have, like, say there's 9 people in the class and you're checking weight or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You have so many different variations where if you had the mean of those,
9
Yeah.
different means, they would be closer together. It has to be.
that's what I would think.
All right.
So number 6. All right. Which of the following results implies that the spread in X decreases as the sample size increases? So
Oh,
wouldn't
that's one of
that-
those
large-
rules.
That's
I would
the
say
law of
large
large
numbers.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
right off the bat. Okay. Let's see.
All right.
Wait, what is GRE? Because it always pops up, and I must have not.
It's
Oh,
been-
just like
if you want to
the-
go to MBA school
Yeah, it's like the
Or-
general.
or masters, any kind of masters, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to get there, so.
No, or maybe it is GRE. Maybe is okay.
Aviation.
So you won 2.8.
So hold up. So are we going over number 7, or are you still reading?
No, I was just going to start trying to work it myself, and then we could talk about it. But
All right. So man, earned score of 160. What is this? Equal corresponding and score. Answer. So what would the 60, the 160 be on?
okay, so that's an individual one. That's not
Yeah.
mean, right?
Yeah, so you do
All
160.
it is 160 divided by 8.8.
Wouldn't you do minus 150.8 divided by 8.8?
No, yeah, you do 160 minus 150.8
150.8.
Oh,
and then
sorry,
divide it. Yeah.
divided by
8.8.
8.8.
Okay.
So
Okay.
wait, let me get it.
Yeah.
1.0545.
Minus 150.8 equals divided by 8.8. Yeah, okay, so I got 1.045
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
equals 1.045.
Okay, so what's the
So-
probability that select ransom will score above 160?
So then, do we
So
just
now you-
put...
You put 1.045 in the applet,
Seven.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you click to the right of it. No?
No,
are you
the
talking about
left.
7 or 8?
8.
Oh, okay, you guys totally... I was like, what?
You have to score above that
Yeah, so wouldn't you do the shading?
right.
to the right. So
To
14.
the right of it.
Yeah, 0.148.
Right.
0.148, yep.
Okay. So then 9...
Wait, 1.48, right? Or,
Point
0.148.
yeah. Okay.
So...
Okay, a random sample of 5 students was selected. So there were their scores.
So we had
We
to
have to
first do
find-
the mean.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to
So we
put them
add
in
all those.
order.
No, you just
No,
add them all
no.
up.
Add them and divide them by 5.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I always do that. One,
Well, stop it.
Stop doing that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just stop.
Well, why do they have
160.
to have them both starting with M?
I know.
Very... Ah.
Okay, well, I think it's 160, so it
Yeah,
would be
we
the
already
same
know.
as number 7, right?
Yeah, we already know the z-score of that.
So it'd be the same as 60, or as same as number 7.
So hold up. So I got 160 as
Yeah, the mean.
the mean.
So bless you.
Thank you.
So with that mean, yeah, I guess it would be the same because we'd be plugging in the same numbers. Yeah.
I would think.
Wait, but it does say the word
What is-
corresponding to the sample mean
Of these
because
two.
there's 5 students. So do you think
Then
we
would
need
we?
Oh yeah, you'd have to do
Well,
that
then we have to
crazy
use
one.
the other one.
Yeah,
So
you do
we're
the
gonna have to do
160.
8.8 over the square root of
Why 8.8 over the square root? Why
No,
wouldn't
then you do 160 minus 150. What is it?
divided by
150.8?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
First we have to get the standard deviation.
Yeah,
Really?
so that's what we just found.
No, I thought we
Oh,
just
the
found
Z-score.
the z-score. We need to find the standard.
So then that's the mean divided by the.
Oh, is this a different problem, or is this? Oh, it's still related to the same numbers.
Yeah.
The 8.8
Yeah.
Still. So isn't it 8.8 divided by the square root of 5? Or no?
I mean,
5 is the number.
No, because that just gets you the X bar.
Because
Or
isn't
bar.
the 8.8 already the standard deviation? So why would we be finding it again?
No, I just mean like doesn't that go underneath? Isn't it the formula that's? Wait, what are we trying to get? Z? Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't you do Z equals 160 minus 150.8 divided by 8.8 divided by the square root of 5?
Exactly. That's what we were starting to say. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
do the 160
Well, I
minus.
kept saying 8.8 divided by the square root of 5, and you guys were like,
Oh,
no.
because I guess we were still at the beginning of writing it down.
Yeah.
And I'm
the
like,
end.
I'm
We're
jumping
You're ahead
ahead.
of us.
talking
Yeah,
about?
Tom,
Sorry.
seriously, you too good.
No. That has nothing to do with good.
Okay, and then we're what's n?
5.
5. So 160 minus 150.8 equals 9.2. 2, and then, let's see, 5. No,
Right.
my God.
I'll tell you what I got. Let's see if we got the same thing.
2.337.
338, yeah, because it rounds up.
See, my calculator only rounds to 3, so mine said 2.337.
Yeah, I have one of these like IT graphic
So
calculators.
My iPhone.
So 2.338, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's like, yeah, it's 2.337707.431.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, wait. You
Did
guys
you
are
get that,
like
Melissa,
math
or-
ninjas.
That's because you're
Yeah.
using your iPhone for a calculator.
Yeah.
You need to get
I
a
need to
real
stop
calculator.
that.
I don't think I've had a real calculator for a couple years now. I avoid math like it's the plague. So what did you get? 2.337?
Yeah, but he got 2.338, so I'm going to go with that.
I got 2.33739. So there's
Okay, wait. What'd you get for your square root number? Because for the square root of 5, I got 2.236.
I got, I don't know. I didn't do it by itself.
I got 2.236, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so 8.8 divided by 2.236.
Equals
I got
0.93.
6.
Yeah, so I put 3.936. So then I did
Yeah, but
9.2.
9.2 divided by 3.936 equals 337.
But he's saying that
But
his
because what I did, because on these calculators you can put everything in there without having to do it first, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so I
I'm
just
going to
did.
go with yours.
Are you doubting my iPhone's capability?
I know, right?
No, I'm going to go with 338 because there was a couple of times that I was 1 decimal off from like the teacher because mine round because you're not supposed to round until the very end.
Right.
Yeah.
But my calculator is rounding all along.
What if it's like that, Scott? I don't know.
Yeah, yours is an iPhone calculator. This is a full-on scientific calculator.
Mine's a financial calculator.
What
but
the
it's,
heck? Am I the only one with the crappiest calculator here?
Yeah, I have an iPhone calculator,
Oh
but
my
I don't use it.
but I don't use it.
That's all I have. Okay, so wait, what? Oh, hold on.
2.33.
I'm going with Jared's. 2.
Okay, now that we put my calculator to shame.
Yeah.
Yes, get that out of here.
So for number 9, we're doing 2.338.
Yeah.
Can't say I didn't try.
My children, my 2 oldest, my daughter's in calculus right now, and my son's in pre-calculus, and they have these calculators that I could no sooner even figure out how to use their calculators, much less do the calculus. So
Yeah.
I could barely make it past algebra.
I was in algebra for 3 or 4 years, so there you go.
Yeah, we're a bunch of math geniuses here.
That's right.
I took geometry and didn't even pass it, so I barely passed high school. I couldn't do well in geometry.
Yeah, but normally when you're not good at geometry, you're good at algebra.
Yeah, I wasn't either. On both.
Well, all right, moving on. We digress. So number 10. What is the probability that 5 randomly selected students will have a mean score that is greater than the mean achieved by the students in the previous problem?
So we
60.
put that as standard. What?
So that mean is 160, right?
Yeah.
But don't we just put the standard deviation of what we just figured out? And then we click the box below it or whatever?
Yeah, so we need a standard deviation of 160, which was 2.
Yeah, but this is using the 5 random samples, so you have to use the same Z from number 9.
Well,
right?
but number 9, the mean was 160.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then aren't we trying to figure out the...
Okay, so we need we need the z-score, right? And the z-score is 2.338. So we just put that in, and we.
And then we have the ones that are
to the right.
Greater, yeah.
Mhm.
So 0.008. Oh, this is to the 4 decimals. So
Yeah.
0.0097.
0.0097. Got it. That's what I got.
Yeah. And it makes sense comparing it to like the example answer.
Yeah. Okay. So number 11. Gosh, this one's a long one.
Seriously, what the heck? Tired.
Okay. So suppose the mean GPA of BYU Idaho students is 3.5 and the standard deviation is 0.7. It is well known that this distribution is left skewed. A random sample of 81 students will be drawn. So,
okay, it's normal, approximately normal.
Oh yeah, because it's over 30, right?
It's now it's approximately normal.
Good catch. I was like, oh, it's no greater.
Don't try to guess. Don't try to guess.
I wasn't guessing. Okay.
What is number 12? What is the mean of the distribution of the sample means? Okay, so this is that full.
Yeah, the crazy one.
Yeah.
Yep. For all possible samples of size 81 that could be drawn from the parent population. Oh wait.
No.
So that means that then that's the mean of the means. It's 3.5.
Why is it 3.5?
Because it's approximately normal. And they already told us the mean.
It's just 3.5.
Because there's
the mean doesn't change,
81.
right?
Doesn't change. Because there's 81.
What is the mean of this?
Good job.
Gotcha. All right, 13 then.
That's what I think. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I would agree, because that's what the rule says, is that even though...
The central limit
the mean,
theorem.
Yeah. 81 that could be
my
drawn.
computer just turned off for a second.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm good though. It's on.
Well,
What?
it says, okay.
What is the standard deviation of the sampling distribution of the random variable x bar, the mean of 81 students who are selected? Standard deviation.
Of the sampling distribution. So wait, how do you find standard deviation again?
Isn't that just
The mean
deviation divided by the number? Deviation, which is
the mean divided by the deviation.
0.7 divided by the square root of 81.
So 9. So 0.778.
divided by 9. Okay.
So 0.078.
Okay, so what does it ask us to make sure that makes sense?
Yeah.
Standard deviation is that makes sense because the number is 3.5, so the standard deviation, it makes sense that it would be like a small number like that.
Yeah, because it'd be close to that, but it's smaller.
Yeah, 0.078.
Okay, so what is the population that the mean GPA of 81 students?
Probability.
Less than 3.3.
Okay, so now we need to put the z-score. Figure out the z-score, right?
I don't think we found it yet, did we?
No, we haven't.
We have to
Not
do
for
it.
this set of information.
Okay,
Okay.
So then, are we just doing the simple one then?
No, because it's 81, right?
81. So it has to be. So we got to put 3.3 minus 3.5, right? 3.3
Divided
divided.
0.7 divided by square root.
Well, we already did that, so that's 0.078 on the bottom then, right?
Oh, yeah, so divided by a point.
We already did that.
Yeah, so I got negative 2.564.
Negative 0.2.
That's what I got. That's not...
That's what I got too, but let me see what the question is. Oh, now we need, that is a z-score, so now we got to put that in into the applet.
Yeah, and then it'll be less than 3. So Okay, so I'll let you know what I got.
Wait, do we want it to be on, are we just shading the left because it's less than?
I would think so.
Yeah.
0.0052.
I got 0.0103.
Okay, hold on, let me look. So what number are we plugging in real quick?
So into the Z will be 2.564, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just shading to the left, not the center or anything else, right?
Yeah, just the left.
So I got 0.0052.
Me too.
Yeah, so maybe yours is maybe mine's just messed up if you guys both got that. So.
Yeah.
So you guys got point what again? I'm sorry.
0.0052.
That's what I got too. So let me make sure that makes sense. What is a probability? Okay, so that's like a very low probability that 81 students would have a GPA less than 3.3. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so I guess just 0.005.
Oh. They
Because
just
it's
want
round to the third decimal.
Oh, okay. So take away the 2.
Yes, no 2. So finally, what is the probability that the mean GPA for 81 randomly selected BYUI students will be greater than 3.3?
So it's the same thing.
Yeah, but now it's
but
just
the 2, the middle, we gotta shade the middle.
No, it's got to be greater than.
And the middle and the high.
Why the middle though? Isn't that like the mean?
Well, because negative 2.54 was the z-score for 3.3 GPA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Because that's what we just figured out. We just figured out what would be less than 3.3. Now we're going to figure out it's greater, so it's got to be everything else.
Right.
Oh, good call.
Am I right?
I would think so.
And that's why it's such a high number, because the other one was such a low number. Now it's
0.995.
995.
Yeah.
You better get these right.
I know. Oh my gosh. I still have to do the other quiz. Ooh.
Oh, I just submitted it. We got one wrong. I can tell you which one we got wrong.
No, but I say we go down. We all go down together. You can change yours if you want. I'm going down with you. That's not fair.
True story.
Okay.
It's still an A. So it's number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how we got that wrong though then.
Okay. Let's look.
Well, let's work it out.
Yeah, let me figure that out.
United States Coast Guard assumes the mean weight of passengers in commercial boats is 185 pounds.
Yeah.
Lower
Standard deviation. 48 boats.
passengers, 7 the weight of 48 commercial boats. Find the probability that a random sample of passengers will have.
Oh, either above or below the mean. Did we do that?
I don't think we did.
Oh, we didn't do it that. I didn't read that little parentheses. So I think we were supposed to do the one that was above it and below it and add it together, maybe?
Right. I think you're right.
And we just did the two extremes. We didn't do the middle, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, why do you have to get so wordy about it?
I know. They're trying to confuse
seriously.
us.
Tell us.
Well, that's not bad. So that was a 94%.
94.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly happy with that.
Yep.
If I could just take you guys with me and do the exams together.
Yeah.
I know do the quizzes even.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. That would be fantastic. So are we just having I don't know when our first exam is.
Yeah, I haven't
know, I
really
need
paid
to look at it.
attention.
I don't know,
neither.
but I'm getting nervous. I feel like we're, steadily moving along. And
I know. I think one of these days we should beginning of our group meeting put together okay, this is what all the formulas we have put.
Can we
we've
please
gone
do
through or
that?
something like that.
if you guys have
That's-
time.
Not necessarily tonight. But
No. We gotta
Yeah.
do it now. Right now.
I know. I've been keeping, on the first page of my notes, I've been keeping, a little chart of, what everything means and some of the formulas because,
Yeah.
Seriously, my stuff is all over the place. It's here. It's
Yeah,
here.
mine's kind of yeah, it's everywhere. So it's I feel if we just come together and all right, these are the formulas from the first lesson, formulas from the
Yeah.
second lesson, or something
Yeah.
like that.
when you would use each one.
yeah. Well, maybe when we're studying for, a test or whatever, we should do that,
Yeah.
where we all just kind of type it up and then bring our notes together and talk about it. That'd be a good idea.
That would
Yeah, I like that.
be fantastic.
Okay, so are we done today?
I guess we are done.
Yeah. Now I just gotta do the homework.
Yep.
Ugh. Not looking forward to that. Now that I have all this stuck in my head, I should have done the other quiz while I had all that stuck in my head. But
Well,
now I'm
the quiz should be about this same stuff, though, right? It's lesson 7.
yeah, but it's from the previous lesson.
yeah, she
Oh,
didn't do
it's
the
both.
homework yet.
So
Oh.
the 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 6. Lesson
6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, and
All
we
right.
have to do homework for this one. Oh.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, right? All right. Awesome.
All right, thanks,
All right.
Barry.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you on Tuesday at 4 o'clock Pacific.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Wait,
I
when
wanna
does
think
the
about-
time change?
I
What do
don't
you
know.
mean?
When is fall?
Oh,
when is
it's not
all that?
till November 2nd or something like that.
Okay.
It's in a few weeks.
Okay, although on Tuesday I am going to New York for work and I should be getting back on Tuesday. I don't think oh crap, I'm in trouble. I don't think I'm going to be back in time, but I mean,
Do you want to do it a little later that day, or?
Could we please? That would be really
Yeah,
nice.
I don't have another class Tuesday night, so we could do Tuesday anytime after.
Okay,
Like
so can
anytime.
I get back to you guys on when I can figure out when I'll be back so that we can do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just email and we'll see if we can work out a time for Tuesday night.
And then if not, then I mean, you guys will just have to meet without me. So
Okay.
hopefully can make it work.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right, well then I will see you guys then, hopefully.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Perfect.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.